What's up, my friends? In this video, you are going to learn 40 useful vocabulary words to talk about food. And for every single word, I will give you the IPA pronunciation, an example sentence, a natural example sentence, and a picture to help you remember the word. So let's get started with the first word. The first word is bread. Bread. The sentence is, the bread was so hard, the pigeons threw it back at me. Because in the West, we often throw bread to the birds. And this is a joke, like it was so hard that they didn't want it and they just threw it back. All right, the next word is cheese. Cheese. The sentence is, I like to put cheese on my sandwich. Now, this might be a Western thing, but personally, I love cheese on my sandwich. The next word is milk. Milk. Now, did you know it takes about 120 liters of water to produce 1 liter of milk? That's a lot of water. Okay, the next one is egg. Egg. I eat 2 eggs for breakfast every day. Now notice how I said for instead of for. I eat 2 eggs for breakfast every day. Now that's because in normal native pronunciation, we usually say for instead of for. 2 eggs for breakfast. Next word, orange. Orange. This orange is very sweet and juicy. So in English, juicy means there's a lot of juice, like a lot of water in something. Meat can be juicy, fruits can be juicy, pretty much anything with water in it and a food can be juicy. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, but you want to learn even more words, then check out my product, the 1000 Most Common Words in English. In this, you'll get the 1000 most common words in English, and for every word, you will get the IPA pronunciation, the translation in Vietnamese, a natural example sentence in English and Vietnamese, and for every single word and sentence, I recorded slow and clear audio for you to practice your listening and read along. So if you're interested, just go ahead and scan this QR code here or click the link below. All right, let's go to the next word. Banana. Banana. Fun fact, bananas are berries, but strawberries are not berries. Yeah, so don't ask me why we call them strawberries when they're not berries. I don't know. Next word is chicken. Chicken. We're having chicken for dinner tonight. You can say you're having something for breakfast or having something for lunch or dinner. All right, next one. Fish. Fish. I prefer grilled fish over fried fish. Next word. Rice. Rice. Now, in English, whether rice is cooked or not, we just call it rice. We don't have a different word for cooked rice and for uncooked rice. Here's the sentence. Rice feeds more than half of the world's population. That's a pretty interesting fact. So next word, pasta. pasta. Pasta is my favorite food. Next word is pizza. Pizza. Let's order pizza for the party tonight. Okay, so the next word is soup. Soup. I like to eat hot soup in the morning. All right, the next word is salad. Salad. Eating salad is good for my health. By the way, you might notice sometimes I say for, sometimes I say for. Well, the reason I say for is because I'm trying to speak clearly. But we say both. We say for and for. So for could be when we are trying to be very clear, we say for. But when native speakers are speaking to each other and they're speaking a bit fast, then we say fur. Okay, next word. Sandwich. Sandwich. I usually eat a sandwich when I don't know what else to eat. If I'm thinking about what to eat, I'm like, I don't know. But close by my house, there's a sandwich shop that's pretty much always open. I just go there and buy a sandwich. I don't think it's the best dish or meal in the world, but it's good enough, right? Until you can know what you want to eat later. All right, the next word is cake. Cake. We always have cake at birthday parties. All right, next word is chocolate. Chocolate. Now, chocolate has an O, and it looks like chocolate or chocolate, but we don't say the second O. We just say chocolate. Chocolate. Okay. Dark chocolate is healthier than milk chocolate. Okay, next one is coffee. Coffee. I drink coffee every morning to wake up. Now, to be honest, coffee is what I am excited for every morning. I wake up and I'm excited to have my morning coffee. And when I finish it, I actually feel kind of like sad because I only have one coffee per day. If I have more than one coffee, then I can't sleep. So I usually just stick to one, and it's so good with the condensed milk and put a little bit of salt. So good. Okay, next word is tea. Tea. Green tea is very popular in Japan. Okay, next word. Water. Water. They say you should drink 8 glasses of water every day, but I don't. Who actually drinks 8 glasses of water every day? I've never seen anyone really do that, but it might include the water in your food, I think. I'm not sure, but I definitely don't drink 8 glasses every day, and I'm doing okay. Okay, next word. Juice. Juice. Orange juice has a lot of vitamin C. So, drink your orange juice, get some vitamin C, and let's hope we don't get sick. All right, now we will move on to the verbs. The first verb is eat. Eat. What time do you usually eat dinner? Personally, I usually eat at around 7:30 to 8 o'clock. It's a bit late, I know. So the next word is drink. Drink. Humans can survive about 3 days without drinking water. Fun fact, if you get stuck in the desert, just remember you only have 3 days. Okay, next one. Cook. Cook. My mother taught me how to cook when I was young. Okay, next one is bake. Bake. I like to bake cookies on the weekend. That's actually not true. I never bake because I don't have an oven. Well, actually, I have an air fryer, but I guess that's not really baking. It's air frying, but it's kind of like baking, right? But anyway, I use my air fryer almost every day. Speaking of that, the next word is fry. Fry. You can fry eggs in a pan with a little oil. It's a good, simple snack. Next word is boil. Boil. You need to boil water to make tea or pasta. Okay, the next word is cut. Cut. Please cut the vegetables into small pieces. Now we can say cut. We also say chop. Sometimes we use both of those words. They kind of mean the same thing. Next word is mix. Mix. Mix the ingredients together really well. All right, so the next word is taste. Taste. My cooking tastes so bad, even my dog asks me to order food. I actually don't have a dog. I have 2 cats, and believe it or not, they are basically like dogs. They go in my garbage can. In fact, I have to keep a weight on the top of my garbage can so they don't go in there like raccoons. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I cannot leave food out or my cats will take that food. They don't care if I cook or I order, they will eat it for sure. All right, next word, order. Order. Let's order Chinese food for dinner tonight. And just so you know, ordering Chinese food is very common in the West. Many people love to order Chinese food. All right, so now let's get into the adjectives. There are 10 adjectives. First one, hot. Hot. Be careful, the soup is very hot. Next one, cold. Cold. Now make sure to say the sound, the dark sound. If there's no L sound, you might say code. Code. But if you put the L, dark L, by lifting the back of your tongue and putting your tongue kind of like this, you will say cold. Cold. Okay, so the sentence is, many people say cold drinks can give you a sore throat. I don't know. I mean, people say that, but I don't know if I believe it. I don't think there's any scientific evidence for it. You guys might get mad at me in the comments for this, but I don't know. I drink icy drinks and I haven't had a sore throat in a long time. That's just my personal experience. I'm not a doctor. All right, next word is sweet. Sweet. This cake is too sweet for me. If you have ever had Western cake, then it's probably too sweet for you, because cake in places like Asia is not as sweet as the cake in the West. And if you try a cake from the West, I think you will be surprised at how sweet and how much fat it has. But it's delicious. I love it. Okay, next one. Salty. Salty. I need to add a bit of salt to the soup. Notice how the two words, to and to, I said like to. I need to add a bit of salt to the soup. This is what native speakers often do. We say to instead of to. Next word is spicy. Spicy. Mexican food can be very spicy. Oh, and here, spicy means the burning feeling. Not that there are a lot of spices, but it means that it burns your mouth. That is what we normally mean when we say spicy in English. Like, oh, this is so spicy. And you can also say it's so hot. And sometimes we even have to ask, do you mean like temperature hot or spicy hot? And then we'll say, oh, spicy hot. Okay, next one. Fresh. Fresh. I always buy fresh vegetables at the market. It's the best place to buy them. Delicious. Delicious. This homemade bread is delicious. Hungry. Hungry. I'm getting hungry. Let's eat lunch soon. Now we can be hungry or we can say I'm getting hungry. And that just means you're a little bit hungry and you know in half an hour or 1 hour you're going to be pretty hungry. So you can say I'm getting hungry. Okay, the opposite of hungry is full. Full. I'm too full to eat dessert right now. All right, and the last one is healthy. Healthy. I try to eat fruits and vegetables to stay healthy. But unfortunately, it doesn't always happen. But living in Vietnam, it makes it easy to eat a lot of healthy food and stay generally healthy without really trying. So guys, those were the 40 words about food. Now, if you had some trouble pronouncing some of those words and you want to work on your pronunciation, then check out my IPA video here where I teach you every sound in the IPA. It should help you a lot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one.